Pisces, let's do a reading for the current energies for all of you. So as always, please just take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the stories. Now, I sure appreciate each and every one of you. If you appreciate what I do here, hit that like button. Yep, blink right there. Really makes a difference to my channel. So I'd love to see my channel continue to grow. So like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and really help me out that way. I'd really appreciate it. But we're going to look at the next 7 to 10 days for all of my Pisces and see what messages are wanting to come through. Oh, I'm having a hard time with the cards. Some of you guys having a hard time. Let's see what's going on. First card out is the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so here we do feel as if, you just can't give any more to a situation where I feel like you just don't come out the winner. I think, when it comes to, trying to have hope and faith in a situation, I feel like you've lost a little bit of that. Let's see what else we've got coming through here. So in the recent past, I do see the Ace of Cups coming up reversed. So there's a situation where, again, if this is a relationship and, you've been there, done that, tried to make things work, try to get them to understand, I feel as if, you're starting to lose faith in the fact that, this may not go anywhere. I mean, you want to maintain hope, but, I feel as if somebody's actions continue to show who they are. And at some point, when a person shows us who they are, we have to believe it, right? So I feel like, what's above you is this Nine of Pentacles coming up reverse. So there is, this sense of instability, and maybe you're starting to lose a little bit of yourself trying to, maintain a relationship or a situation that you're really struggling with, and I feel as if somebody who you are involved with, they're not putting a lot of effort in. So this is definitely an imbalance I'm sensing between you and this other person. Maybe, this one person, they're not working and you're running out of money, because when we do see this Nine of Pentacles come up reversed, I mean, it could show a little instability around finances. Maybe you're not working, maybe they're not working. But, when this Knight of Pentacles comes upside down, this is somebody who's hanging out on the sofa waiting for things to just happen. Right? They're not putting a lot of effort into trying to come to some kind of solution as to what are we going to do to pay the bills. So I think you're getting really frustrated with their energy. Now they're also coming up here as the King of Wands reversed. All right. So when we have this energy, again, this is somebody who they say a lot of things, but they don't follow through. So I want to go back to what I said at the very beginning. When somebody shows themselves, you have to believe who they are. All right. And I feel as if this person continues to show you that, they don't really have a lot of, effort when it comes to helping you out or trying to make things work. And I think this person does whatever they want to do. And I think you even question whether or not, they are truly faithful to you. And I say this because I also have this Knight of Cups coming up reversed. So I wonder how committed this person is in your relationship. Do they really mean it? Do they really want to be committed? Or are you just making it very easy and comfortable for them to be in a relationship with you? Because again, if we don't have a balance, give and take, this is where we start to feel, like, you're being taken advantage of, or maybe they just expect things from you. And I do feel like when you go to present this energy towards them, they become a little passive aggressive. Like, what do you mean I don't help you? I took the garbage out. Yeah, maybe last week, but since then there's been more garbage, right? So I feel as if, you're really struggling trying to maintain this relationship so that there's a sense of balance. But the fact that you're feeling so unstable, and it's just, it's like you're constantly trying to fix it. You're trying to make it work. You're trying to make it good, and at the end of the day, when you go to bed, that's when they're really present, right? But you need them most of the time, and I feel as if, they have hurt you already. There's a lot of unsettled energy. I think at times, you lose despair. You know, I think you get disappointed by how they respond to what's going on. I just feel like they just don't take life as serious as you do. You know, and if you have been one of these people where, you know, when you got together, you know, you played a little bit of that mother role, if you know what I mean, where, you know, you cooked, you cleaned, you made sure everything was good and that you doted on them. You know, I think they just expect that to continue. But it can't continue, you know, because you need help. You need, you know, you need help paying the bills. You need help cleaning the house. You know, it's no longer one of these things where I think you want to do all of the work and take all of the responsibility. And at the bottom of the day, you know, I feel as if, you know, this person has hurt you. I mean, this is the Four of Swords coming up reversed. Something happened, you know, maybe, you know, you felt like they cheated on you because, you know, they weren't as serious about this relationship as you were. And they probably thought they could get away with it. And I feel like, you know, for some of you, you've gotten a little angry, all right, because here you come out as the Queen of Wands reversed. You know, so maybe there's been some jealousy because you question whether or not, you know, they're always got that wandering eye. Maybe there's, you know, these issues where they just really make you angry and you just don't know what to do or what to say. And, you know, you may be holding back, but I feel like this week, you know, something comes out, you know, where you almost throw up your hands and you're like, you know, I've used my last wand here and I just have nothing else left. And I think, you know, at the end of the day, you're losing hope in this situation as to whether or not, you know, you should continue with someone who doesn't give as much as you give. You know, because relationships are work, you know, they take work, you know, we have to keep working at it. One person cannot sit back, you know, while the other person takes the responsibilities of everything in a relationship to maintain it. So I feel as if, you know, your big message here, Pisces, is that if somebody shows you who they are, then you have to believe it. And if this person is showing that they don't want to put a lot of energy and a lot of effort into you and this relationship, then you have to believe that. Especially if, you know, you're at that point where like you gave all of your life to this person and you're left, you know, feeling so unstable, and now you're going to have to pick up all these pieces. So I feel as if, you know, something may come to a head, you know, where you get so angry that you might have to say something, you know, because, you know, what I hear in my mind is enough is enough. And I think you reach a point where, you know, something's got to give because you have nothing left to give. Your cup is depleted. You question whether or not they really care about you, whether they really love you, or they're just really comfortable in the relationship that you have, you know, provided for them. You know, so I feel like, you know, at the end of the day, you've got to make a decision here. And here we have the Two of Pentacles. You know, whenever we have the twos come up, there's a decision that needs to be done. There's something that we need to deal with. We can no longer pretend that we can make all of this balance, because I feel as if something may come through and throw this whole thing off. And now you're really forced to really face what is in front of you, which is, you know, balancing your life with this relationship, with work and everything else, you know. So especially if you're struggling for finances, and I do see there is some struggle when it comes to money because this person's not working. You know, you may not make enough to provide for two people or maybe even more people. And I feel as if when it comes down to it, something shows up and throws it off, and, you know, you need help and you need to know that they're going to help you, and possibly they can't. So that's the message I have for you, Pisces. That's pretty intense. But sometimes, you know, these things have to happen for us to finally really, you know, deal with a situation that we've been wanting to take care of, but, you know, we just haven't known how to approach. So anyway, that's what I got for you, Pisces. Take what works, leave what doesn't. We all know who we are in the story. If it resonated, great. If it didn't, check your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, even your North Node, and see if there's a message over there for you. So hit that like button. Really appreciate you all being a part of my channel, and I'll see you later.